Friends, hello everyone. My name is Panastyuk, and I am still on a completely uninhabited island, which I previously named Shark Island. And this is my 6th day on this island. Friends, good morning. Calling it sleep is just not accurate. But it is what it is. I hope the turtle has done all its business. In general, the sun is already rising above the horizon. So it's time to try my luck today with a spinning rod in hand and catch myself some prey. Let's go. The tide is bringing in water. The water is slowly rising. Tonight at low tide, I will go back to that corner where I caught the queenfish. I will try to fish there again. The sharks swim there. I also saw GT underwater. It's a good spot. And I also want to hunt with a slingshot. Maybe I'll manage to catch something with the slingshot. Friends, I think this turtle needs a name. Write your suggestions in the comments under the video. Well, friends, I armed myself with a slingshot. A fishing one, not a simple one. I made the slingshot myself from a piece of bamboo. The reel is from Aliexpress. I will try to catch some prey this way. Let's go. I put on slippers this time, because I chafed my foot badly with coral shoes. I can no longer walk normally. My foot hurts a lot. So I had to come here in slippers. Okay. Wow, it's so beautiful here. Look at that. I want to get close to this cliff. Haha, the fish are chasing at the surface. That's good. Now I'll get close to this cliff and there I'll look for my prey. Let's start from the beginning. Because of the thick grass, it was very difficult to see where I could still step, and where there was already a cliff. It's quite high here, so I need to be careful. Okay. I'm fixing the reel on my hand. I'll take a glove, because my hands are also already cut. Scratched from the line, from the fish, it will be painful and difficult to hold the dart. And to avoid slipping, it's better to do it with gloves. So, we take the dart, open the reel, make sure the line is coming off smoothly, load the dart, aim at our prey, and shoot. I don't see any fish here, so let's move on. I see fish. Cool. The fish doesn't care. Now my problem is somehow retrieving my dart from the top. I'm collecting all the grass now. Almost got it. Well, it's fine. I thought it would be worse. But in the future, so I don't leave my dart somewhere in the grass or bushes, I need to think about this. Otherwise, I see a fish and immediately shoot. Let's change location there. Friends, I see a big fish. But damn, it's down there. Firstly, it's not at the water's surface. And secondly, I just can't take it. You know what I thought? I need to get out to the mangrove bushes and shoot from the tree into the water. Let's go. I went down and moved along the mangrove bushes when I suddenly saw a small shark. I need to find a place where the mangroves are the thickest, where in the water, not on the surface, the tree could go out to the ocean side. Sit on one of the trees and hunt from there. Look! A ready-made fishing gear was thrown ashore. Interesting. Damn, friends. There was just a shark. I missed. Or didn't want to hit. So I think it's time to dive into the mangroves and look for my prey here. Yes, I think we'll move along these routes towards the ocean. In general, mangrove roots are very strong, but here you also come across weak ones. These are the kinds of places we need to find, but preferably a little deeper. Mangrove bushes are a separate ecosystem, in whose roots live more than 1,000 different species of inhabitants. These dense labyrinths serve as a shelter for smaller and defenseless creatures. Oops, I would already swim, friends. But the Chinese reel from Aliexpress, I'm sure, won't appreciate the seawater. What a bummer, I could have tripped. And the thunder rumble's awesome. Right on time for everything. Oops, there it is. Wow. These are the places. I think it makes sense to set up an ambush here and wait for the fish to appear. In this area, or from that tree. From that tree, the water is clearer, fewer roots. It will be easier to retrieve, because it's overgrown here. If I hit the fish, I won't be able to retrieve it. Well, I could dive and retrieve it, but here it's better. Let's go to the other side. Right. Where is the route crossing here? How did I get here anyway? I climbed this thing here. Did I climb this thing just now? Yes? It's like climbing rocks, you know? Climbing up is one thing, but coming down is much harder. I'm stuck in a very strange position, friends. And 1, and 2, 3. And we must not forget that there could be snakes here. In all these nests, that's all I need. Right. Wow, there's a whole base here. The water here was very calm and very clear. Through the camera, it seems like it's not deep at all. But in fact, the depth was already up to my neck. I sat in ambush and watched for fish on the water's surface. I tried to be as still as possible and to behave very quietly so that the potential prey could get as close to me as possible. And I in turn could aim and make an accurate shot. A baby shark swims by. When my slingshot is not loaded, the reel didn't open. Or rather, I didn't open the reel and the dart broke off. It's very frustrating. So I tied a new dart, and I'm ready to hunt. Looking out for potential prey. Another small shark swam by. While I was retying, and another fish they call mola here. It's something like our mullet. Maybe it is a mullet, just in a foreign language. Anyway, we're waiting. There goes a shark behind the tree. There goes a shark behind the tree. The rain started again. Yes, that's how survival is in the rainy season. But I also immediately realized that at this moment my fresh water source in the camp is replenishing. Every time it rains, I know that today I'll be able to collect enough fresh water. Got it. Not there then. Damn, it's raining. I can't see what's underwater. The water became opaque because of the raindrops. Almost, well, something like that. I made it. I'll go up on the rock. Where I saw the squid. I want to set an ambush there again, because there's nothing in the mangroves so far. I took the slingshot and walked along the rock, hoping to see some squid near the surface, but I didn't catch anything. I decided not to waste time and catch some prey with a spear. While I was hunting with the slingshot, I managed to collect about a liter of fresh water. I took out a filter from my backpack and drank some rainwater with it. Friends, survival on a deserted island is my favorite genre, and if our tastes match, please support this video with a like. For you, it's literally a couple of seconds, and for me, it's the best indicator that you also like survival on a deserted island and that I should make more content like this more often. So let's try to get 16,000 likes on this video. I'm sure it will be very easy for you. Before it gets dark, I decided to make a fire, and while I'm hunting with a spear, my fire will be burning. To make a fire, I will use a dried mushroom, and also a stone and a steel plate. Using a knife, I separate a small fragment of the tinder fungus, and with the help of the stone and plate, I strike a spark. As soon as the mushroom caught fire, I put it in the dry grass. The wind will do its job, and the dry grass will catch fire. As you can see, even with such a primitive method, it's quite easy to make a fire. The main thing is to know how to do it right. I took the bag, took the spear, and let's go see if any small fish got stuck. Or I remember last time when I was here, there were such blue eels. Maybe I can catch one. In general, I will take everything edible. A small fish swims at the top, I see. A bat flew to me. Friends, at first I thought the fish was jumping out of the water, but I see that a bat is interested in me. It flew to the light. I came to the left side because I remember there are crabs here, bigger ones. Maybe I can catch a few and cook them too. Oh, I see a big one. They're crawling on the wall. Where did you run off to? Oh, bugger. Good one, good one. This one's already bigger. Look at that. That's a different story altogether. I see another one. Sitting on the rock. Big. Here's one. And there's a bigger one. I'll take this one. Good. Also big. In just 10 minutes of hunting, I managed to catch a sufficient number of crabs, and by the time I returned to the camp, my fire was already well lit. I can cook my prey. I decided to boil the crabs. I filled a pot with water straight from the ocean. In it, I will cook my catch. At first, these crabs seemed very small to me, but in reality it's quite enough. A good portion of food, and most importantly, they are very easy to catch and eat, and there are many of them here. So at any moment when I have no food, I can catch some more crabs and cook them. I put the pot on the fire, let the water boil. And I will use this shell from the giant clam Tridacna as a plate. It just needs to be washed from the sand. My crabs are almost ready. They don't need to be cooked for long. 10 minutes will be enough. Just look at my dish. Stone crabs. They look quite appetizing, and they are not that small. Come here, the first one is ready. You know, friends, what I like, I probably say this very often. In general, crabs, lobsters, and shrimp should be cooked in seawater. Well, shrimp, if you have shrimp, fry or boil them in salty seawater. Don't add anything else. No salt, no sugar, no pepper. Just get clean water from the ocean or sea. Boil it and throw in your seafood, and they will taste just perfect. Delicious meat. Sweet, good. Very tasty crabs. And they have wide legs. Here. There's a kind of crab stick inside. If you cut it properly or bite it, like a seed, and inside is a tasty crab stick. Here. I'll show you now. By the way, they have a soft shell, so you can eat them with your teeth. You open it like this. Look. Oops. And such a piece of meat comes out of one leg. From one leg. Even from half of one leg. Now the second one. You cut or bite it the same way. And such a piece of meat comes out. Very sweet, tasty meat. There's the most meat here. Listen friends, in the worst case scenario, when the fish are not biting for example, yes, it's very easy to catch such crabs. There are many of them here. On the rocks in the evening with a spear, you can calmly gather them, boil them. And you have such a delicacy, very tasty, quite easy to catch. So in any case, you won't die of hunger. How delicious it is. Oh. Look at this tasty piece. I want to say a big thank you to my subscribers for donations supporting my channel. I caught a female with roe. Unfortunately, I can't see if it's a female or a male. It happened that I caught a female with roe. I'll eat the roe too. It's tasty. I like it.
Ow!
Right in the eye. A lot of meat. I'm honestly surprised. I usually call these crabs spiders, and I rarely catch them. Usually such crabs have no meat at all, but these are quite good. I'm finishing the crabs and going to rest, because I've been on my feet all day. I am very tired. I caught a little food, but still had a meal. Tomorrow getting up at 5 o'clock and going fishing. Let's try to catch GT with a spinning rod. Mission number 2. Let's go rest. Goodbye, everyone.